Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 17. Here we have a new All-Star Epic for Chase Utley. So this is something new that they're doing. I kind of see this like another player epic / program because the amount of stuff you have to do kind of resembles it being a program. But the reward is a 99 overall All-Star Series Chase Utley. And what you need to do is win against all the AL East, Central, and West teams, all the NL East, Central, and West teams, get NL All-Star stats, get AL All-Star stats, and collect 50 All-Star Series players. So they're kind of making a use to those All-Star Series players after they flooded the market with them and then dropped all those prices. But now they're probably going to go up. So the All-Star stats that you need are 450 total plate appearances, 60 runs, 100 hits, 15 home runs, 60 RBIs, 135 innings pitched, 15 wins, 150 Ks, and 10 saves. And when you do that, you get a 95 diamond Omar Vizquel. So these are pretty much designed to do it in the 15 games that you are playing against the American League teams. 450 plate appearances, that's 30 a game. 60 runs means you need 4 in a game. 100 hits is like 7 in a game, 15 home runs, you need 1 home run a game, and 60 RBIs is 4 in a game. They're very doable to do in the 15 games, especially if you stack your team up with American League All-Star Series players. The problem is actually there might not be that many players to fill out your roster. I mean, I think there should be, but if there's not, that's the only problem in this. And then the pitching stats, 135 innings pitched is 15 games, 15 wins, 15 games, 150 Ks, get 10 in a game, and then the 10 saves might be the struggle, because that means you have to keep the game close enough to get the save, so that might be the one struggle in this. But all of these should be doable in the 15 games. And then you have the NL All-Star Series stats. The same stats apply, and for this one, you get a 96 overall Adam Wainwright, so that looks like it could be a nasty card. It is a starting pitcher. It's not a relief pitcher. It's a starting pitcher. And then you have to collect the 50 All-Star Series players. So just going through this, we have 34 of them. There is a lot out there. There's definitely more than 50, but some of these prices are definitely going to go up, which kind of messes it up a little bit. But there's a good amount of players right there. Keep in note that if you're planning on doing this, you're going to get 6 All-Star Series players. Actually, you're going to get 8 if you do the stats missions first. So these are the division missions. So for the AL East, the first one is the Blue Jays, but you basically play every single team in the division. So AL East 1 is the Blue Jays, and you play the other 4 teams in the division. It starts on veteran difficulty, so I think the first 3 games are on veteran difficulty, and then the last 2 games on All-Star. I don't think it's going to go above All-Star, but that's how it's set up. So AL East, you play the 5 teams in the division, and you get an 87 All-Star Wade Boggs. The AL Central, same thing. You get an 83 Billy Bullard. They kind of violated the AL Central, giving them a silver player when the other teams get gold players. But for the AL West, same thing, and you get Hisashi Iwakuma. I actually want this card, so I'm probably going to do the AL West first to get this Hisashi Iwakuma. And you go to the National League, you got the 5 games here, you get Brian McCann, 88 All-Star from 2010. Might be a good card. And then for the NL Central, same thing, play the 5 teams, and you get an 87 overall Ricky Weeks. And then finally, the NL West gets you a Raleigh Fingers, an 89 overall card. So overall, the cards, I mean, I'm not really interested in any of these 6 All-Star cards except Hisashi Iwakuma. That's the only one I would really go after. Collect 50 All-Stars. It's going to be pricey. It's probably going to be pricey, but keep in mind, you're going to get 6 of them from doing the division sets, and then you're going to get 2 of them from doing the AL stats and the NL stats. And the Wainwright card could be a pretty good card. The Omar Vizquel doesn't look that good. It didn't look that good. I saw the stats online, and I think it had good fielding and speed, but poor hitting stats. So might not be the best card. But the main reward is that 99 overall Chase Utley. I see this as an additional program. The only thing about this is it doesn't count for any percentage towards your Dynasty program. So this is not one of those mystery programs out there. It's just a player epic all-star that you can get. I like what they're doing with the content. I like that they added a mission like this. It's something new. However, I don't really like that you have to play 30 games against the CPU. That's a big grind right there, especially when it's All-Star Series players. I mean, if you haven't done any of the All-Star programs yet, the Ryan Sandberg or the King Felix, this definitely can help you because you can do 3 programs at one time. For someone like me who's already done them and has pretty much passed that All-Star phase, we got to go back and do more of it. So that's what I don't really like. All of these missions have to be done against the CPU. You can't go online and do them. And I feel like they did that so they can stop people from grinding stats, because it's definitely much harder to do this stuff against the CPU than it is to get lucky, match up with a friend, and knock all the stats out. But this is something that we will eventually do. I'm gonna wait until the next programs come out. I think they said both legend programs drop next week or at the end of the month. So probably next week if that's the case. So when those come out, we're gonna do those and grind these stats along the way. But let me know what you guys think about this. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm out.